2018, kind of started a beef between, or you didn't start it, but a beef was started between you and Charles Barkley. Talking about he would have punched you in the face on some shit after you got into a rondo. You go back in the post game and motherfucking punch me then. Talk to me about what that has been like, because it's interesting, and I'm sure fans have a perspective. But me, like on the inside, we have a perspective too. But talk to me about what that shit is like.
I'm laughing at Dre. I'm just laughing at Dre's reaction, dog.
I seen his face. That's why I had to look away, because I seen his face. I had to look away so I didn't laugh.
I got a lot of respect for Charles Barkley, the basketball player, man. As a fan of basketball growing up, Charles Barkley was a great basketball player. He never won shit. And, Charles Barkley has kind of had this beef with me since I started coming up. You know what I'm saying? Since I started coming up in this league, it's always him throwing a shot. And for years, I didn't respond. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, whatever, Charles Barkley's a great player. Like, I'm not going to respond, whatever. And it's just keep throwing a shot. Honestly, it's jealousy. You know what I'm saying? It's jealousy that somebody the same size as him or smaller could come in the league and have the success I had, make the money I've made, win the championships I've won. These are all things that Charles Barkley wasn't able to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, now granted, he made a lot of money for his time, but you and I both know the money has changed, or all three of us know, the money has changed in this league. It's not the same.
Tremendously.
And so it's not my fault that I benefited from the money going up, and I came in the era, and that's when my mom birthed me to come up in this era that, I've made more money than you, you know what I'm saying? Or, Charles Barkley is kind of like a lot of these fans, like, he scored more points than me. All right, cool, you know what I'm saying? But that don't necessarily mean you have more impact on a game than me. And so, I can kind of, I feel like it's just a lot of jealousy involved. And for me personally, I just hope to never be that guy. You know what I'm saying? As someone who may do TV or, after I'm done playing, like, I just don't never want to be that guy. Like, I'm always the guy trying to look out for the young guys, throw the young guy a bone. Like, I'm like, yeah, speak the truth on basketball. You know what I'm saying? Speak the facts. But I think we all know, and it's no secret, that Charles Barkley don't study basketball. You know what I'm saying? Like, Charles Barkley get up there and talk out the side of his neck. You know what I'm saying? I don't have an issue with somebody critiquing my game. You're like, I'm a fucking athlete. Like, of course somebody gonna critique my game all you want, because guess what? As I got flaws in my game and my job, my profession, so does everybody else in their profession.
We all do.
Yeah,
we all do.
So critique my game, but he like to throw shots and shit. And it's like, bro, the jealousy got to stop. Like, I'm a young black man that came up after you. You essentially paved the way. Appreciate the way that you paved and stop fucking hating. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of my thing with Charles Barkley. You know what I'm saying? It ain't beef. Because if it was beef, I've seen Charles Barkley a million times. Like, he ain't never swung.
Yeah, it ain't big.
Like, you ain't never done shit. You know what I'm saying? But you just sit up there talking out the side of your neck. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of similar to, like, I mean, it's not similar from a jealousy standpoint of, like, money, because we know it ain't that, or like fame or championships because we know it ain't that. But it was like Shaq with JaVale McGee when he kept making fun of him. And JaVale kind of came out and was like, yo, like, you're affecting my career. I respect the fuck out of Shaq. He pulled back because he like, damn, all right, respect. You know what I'm saying? And so I respect that. And I just, you know what I'm saying? That's why I got a lot of respect for y'all and a lot of respect. Steve Smith, like some of the older guys, Shaq, Kenny, like, guys show love, man. Like, we all young black men who, most of us that made it out the hood to make millions of dollars, to be able to provide for our family, to be able to provide for others, you know, through donations and smiles that you put on other people's faces. And yet you got another black man who's paved the way, essentially, just fucking hating. Like, I hate
trying to make you the butt of his jokes all the time.
Yeah, like, I hate when older guys who's been through it start fucking hating. Like, you know, we all talk about this fraternity and this brotherhood that the NBA is, but yet we'll get up there and, like, shit on each other. And, like, like you said, try to make the butt of the joke. If you're critiquing basketball, man, do what you got to do. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? If you got to say somebody fucking sucks, say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a way of critiquing basketball and not trying to shit on someone. And he just always trying to shit. Like, we deal with that enough from the media in general.
Exactly.
To then deal with that from one of your own, you know what I'm saying? So it just bothers me that, like, from one of your own, you have to deal with the same bullshit that you have to deal with from a lot of people. Yeah. When, hey, bro, you was that same guy that they did the same shit to. You should understand it differently, but yet you get up there and hate and talk out the side of your fucking neck. I just don't respect that. And so it's no beef. I just don't have, I don't have respect for that because we're one and the same, and yet you get up there fucking hating like that. Like, bro, show love, give back to the guy who came after you. Pete Myers told me, my first or second year in the league, my assistant coach, he said, Draymond, your job is to get paid for the next young dude to get paid. You know what I'm saying? And so I embody that, and I just don't respect the fucking hating that he does and, like, trying to show guys up. Like, bro, you had your time, and it was fucking great. As a basketball player, I appreciate you. I watched you when I was growing up. Like, I appreciate you as a basketball player. But as a fucking hater, I just got no respect for that.
That was the one way I think you hit it on the head perfect. The way I always looked at it from the beginning was we got to take enough of this shit from motherfucking fans that don't know shit and then media who's never played to understand what it takes every day, day in, day out, off season, regular season, what it takes to be in this position. Although, yes, he was a great. But for me to see any kind of older player, you may think it, you may this, but just to get on TV and blatantly just be disrespectful, that's where you lost me because Charles is supposed to know, like, what this motherfucking grind is about and how much outside bullshit we have to take. So to get it from one of our own is, you can miss me with that shit. That's what I don't agree with.
Absolutely. I think if you could probably somebody could put a compilation together of all the shit that Charles Barkley has said about me since I started to come up. And I guarantee you play that shit, it's just hate. Like, it's not, like, it's not critiquing fucking basketball. The guy don't even watch the games. Like, it's just fucking hate. But, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like, it ain't no love lost on my end. Like, I respect you as a basketball player, but I can't respect you as a black trailblazer. You know what I'm saying? I can't respect you as that because I watch you constantly hate on young black men that came after you. And it's not, you know, and a lot on myself. And I feel like he got the same problem with me that a lot of people in the world has. It's like, how the fuck has he made so much money? How the fuck has he been an all-star? How the fuck has he had this much success and he don't score 20, 25 points? Well, it is what it is.
Your way.
Hey, well, look, we the only race that crucify each other when we not even guilty for shit. Like, one thing I love about our show, and me and Matt, and we thankful to have guests like you, our aim was never to bring people on our show to demean them to make us look good. You know what I'm saying? We are players that didn't have that outlet when we were playing to speak our minds when people was bashing us in the media and making us look like something we wasn't. So I hate when brothers especially feel like that they got to demean somebody else to make themselves look good when really to the real ones, you look like shit. You know what I'm saying? And as players, a lot of players go through that, and I'm glad that we have the platform so you can come over here and speak this real and people can really see how you look at situations.
Fact.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate this platform because y'all know we need shit like this. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't quite get this often. And, you know, like this platform, uninterrupted, that Maverick Carter and LeBron started, we get to tell our story. You know what I'm saying? And we get to control the narrative. So many times we telling a story and we answering one question and what's written is something. What's written is a question they wanted to take the answer to a completely different question and put it on the answer they want. And then it's not necessarily our words. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for understanding that we need this.
Yeah.
This life was all I ever wanted.
I'm not leaving. Not yet.
I was hoping you'd say that.
We gotta hit the streets, make some money.
People like us